Oh, yeah. What a lonely week it was for me. I missed everybody. It's good to see you all. We've got Walter Tomaszewski out there. I think Walter's been waiting. Left me lots of messages from an hour ago talking about the amazing things that people don't realize about filmmaking. We need to reinvent culture from the ground up. I agree. We have generations of narcissists. I agree. Plus we have me. But I'm looking forward to replacing the existing culture with what we all have to offer, and we all have a lot to offer. So let's get down in the mud and work together to make things great. Juliet, good morning to you. Thanks for being here. We got the beauty of the generosity of Culture Sugar Daddy also contributing to that Park Place when I magically shut down the show. Holy cow. And of course, Ruby Hoove gifting a Culture Casino membership earlier in the stream. Ruby Hoove, thank you so very much. Your generosity is much appreciated. Oh my goodness. I miss you all. Terribly missing. Missing terribly. I wasn't even aiming though, so you can't blame me. Siege Perilous, Freedom Seeker, Ms. Pickoffe, the lovely Juliet from across the pond, Magically MJ, Texas 84. Look at all of these amazing humans with Texas 84 generously gifting 5 Culture Casino memberships. You know what? The channel took a hit because I wasn't here live with you, but you guys are making up for it now. So I just want to say thank you. It was amazing. Ruby Hoop, thank you so much for your support while I was gone. For all of you watching the videos out there, including yesterday's box office video, I had to give you something. We're going to talk about real things today. It's going to be a good time. Look at these lovely people out there. Dr. Jill, working hard, making things, taking names. Love it. Love it. Georgia Peach is out there. Welcome back. Welcome front. Welcome everybody. It's good to see you, Georgia Peach. The lovely Georgia Peach. Everybody loves a Georgia Peach. John the Beagle Dad, hello. And the music man that everybody missed was Barry the Music Man. It's good to see you. My goodness. For those of you gifting the memberships, y'all are wonderfully generous and great. I appreciate it. Oh, my goodness. I missed it. I missed hanging out with people. I tried to hang out with Pro at the special show for the D23 Expo. Couldn't get enough internet to make it work. It wasn't going to log into the public Wi-Fi because that's dangerous. Libby Priest is not dangerous. Everybody say hi to Libby. Texas 84, thanks again for the 5 Culture Casino gifties. That's right. Frank's here. Everybody say hi to Frank. What's up, Frank? We've got Scott Shook out there. We got Scooters Pops. What's up? Look at these lovely people. We are so blessed. Cat Slave for $2 in the Rumble side of the equation saying, welcome back. Welcome front, too. That's right. I don't know. Got complimented on my Derry air while I was out there. Of course, I was in California, so, that does happen. I met a lot of great people. They'll never remember me. So it is the way it is. Howdy do, Culturinos. So howdy do to you. I shouldn't be freezing. I should be fluid. I look fluid. I feel fluid. All right, Jeff, what's up, buddy? Go check out Low Spec Linux Gaming on the Green Machine to find Jeff hanging out there. We got Cloud Sailing out there. Hello. And many more. God sees everything. Watched all my videos as well. It feels crazy just to see what happened in the past year. It's crazy. And yeah, a lot has happened. Thank you for watching. Going back and watching stuff. I have comments on videos from people who definitely reviewed the catalog while I was gone. Plenty to see. Yeah. Look at all these great people. Millions of peaches. Peaches for me. Peaches. Razorbird, our favorite rivet head, is out there. We got Mark Fields, James Allday, Smiths and Sons. Look at the amazing humans we have gathered here today. I feel like I'm about to speak at church. Critical, the Rainbow Knight. It's great to see you, friend. Is everybody ready? I know I'm ready. Because the 6-minute review starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whatever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6-minute daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in, so let's get the stories up to talk about what happened while I was gone, or while I'm here, or just about the things that are going on in Hollywood. Like, put up or shut up. Paramount demands a very big bond from the AGs and WGA over costs of roadblock antitrust suit over WBD merger. Well, you know what? They're right. You cannot file a suit and not provide a compensation if you're going to lose it. The bond is to cover the delay. And you know what? Bono doesn't want any part of that, saying, oh, he's rejecting the bond because he wants a do-over on merger delay. Yeah, because again, the process is the punishment. The punishment is the process. At least that's the way all these radical leftists think. They are trying to lawfare their way out of a merger that will destroy their grasp on culture and the destruction thereof. Speaking of destruction of culture, Nick Reiner is frustrated by a lack of access to the $1.5 million trust as star lawyer sits on the sidelines. Well, yeah, this guy is, not going to get the benefit from eliminating his family members. That seems to be, a pretty good practice in law. You can't use the money that you murdered for to defend yourself. I think that's kind of fair. I don't know about you guys. We got It. Welcome to Derry renewing for a second season. Speaking of murdering things, I have a feeling that this season 2 will do quite well. Season 1 seemed to be a hit, although I didn't watch it. How about you? Abby Phillips signs a new deal to remain at the Communist News Network. Of course she did. She is the most non-credible person, with only one person on that panel that is credible, and he happens to be the only conservative there. From Kentucky. Explains a lot of things. But that's not the only deal at CNN. No. Everybody made a deal to lock in to cost Warner Brothers Discovery more money to try to boot all of these idiots out of here. That's right. Cause trouble from within. I have a feeling that there might be some contract clauses in place that'll make it so that you can fire these idiots if you need to. And by the way, that's a panel full of idiots. Lanterns didn't do very well. A lot of people unhappy by it. Even our friend Paul Chatto isn't very pleased with it. If you watch his recent video about it, or whether he would greenlight it or not, I would say not. But stars Kyle Chandler and Aaron Pierre talk about the pilot Shocker, early fears, and season 2 chances. Nobody cares about this show. We already know he's gonna die, and nobody cares anymore. Oh yeah, spoilers. Not that you care, not that you watch, not that you will watch, and not that they are keeping true to the source material, because they, of course, brought in Tom King, the worst of all comic book guys ever. Disney sets a Ryan Gosling Ghost Rider release for the summer of 2028. Other tentpole release dates are out there for D23. I saw them all live, and I can say I wasn't impressed. Nothing out there that was overwhelmingly good, or even something I can be optimistic about. A couple of moments of optimism, but those were fleeting, believe me. Speaking of fleeting, Peacock is launching a test of membership rewards programs with perks, including NBCU and Bravo merch perks, discounts, free pizzas, etc., etc. Well, you know what? If you're going to charge money for Peacock or make people watch commercials, you probably should send them a pizza. I think that might help. Moving on, we've got Spider-Man Brand New Day, as I said in my video yesterday, crossing that $2 billion mark already in its third weekend, on its way to $3 billion potentially. It has already topped No Way Home as Sony's biggest release, and if it weren't for the Odyssey and the nastiness that's gone on in the IMAX space, this film would have made IMAX money like nobody's business. New Yorker's Ariel Levy's going to join 60 Minutes to bring that show down to the lowest possible level, searching for the lowest common denominator when it comes to intellectual honesty. This will be a lot of fun. Technical foul. The Buss family dispute now leaves the Lakers' stake sale to Bob Iger and Josh Kushner in purgatory. because you know what? Jeannie Buss is not very happy about it. Yeah, losing control of the family franchise. You never should have sold off pieces to begin with. And according to Cyrano for $2, Lanterns is True Detective Season 5. It stinks. So I've heard. Moving on. We lost Hayden Panettiere just the other day, which was terribly sad. Found this out yesterday. It seems like perhaps an overdose, but Hollywood definitely failed her, especially as she exposed the craptasticness that is Hollywood. I think maybe, despite the fact they're saying there was no foul play, it kind of reeks like Arkansas. Speaking of which, states take Meta to trial in California and other places to fight over social media and the fact that it harms children, which we already know that these kinds of interactions do. We've got avocado pickers in Mexico welcoming the restart of exports to the U.S. That's us. But security fears remain because the cartels are, well, not being controlled. And finally, our bear story. A Kentucky woman warns others as a bear breaks into her house and, makes off with a bucket of KFC. That's right. Kentucky Fried Chicken in Kentucky. Wild stuff. Indeed. We're going to jump right over the credits straight to bonus time so I can show you the aftermath. There's the bear story. There's the lady warning you about the bear ransacking her kitchen for a bucket of chicken. I think you guys are going to love that. Look at that room. It's all trashed up. Yikes. Guys, bears like chicken. Bears like chicken. This lady found that out the hard way. There's the bear outside after ransacking the house for a bucket of chicken. Yeah, I'm just going to say, interesting day for that family. Anyway, thanks for being here, guys. What a great day. What a great time. What an opportunity to get to hang out with each and every one of you. I'm grateful for it. I missed y'all. I hope you missed me as well. We've got videos to make today. We've got things to talk about today. And we've got bonus time to do all of that in. Let's say hi to you guys. If I missed anybody, I saw Penny out there along with Eric C. What's going on, Eric? We've got Eugene Johnson out there. Hiya back. Hello. Outlaw Bill, one of our favorite Jedis out there. What's going on, Outlaw Bill? Of course, Cyrano sent us the super duper while we were up and running. Ms. Pick Cafe is leading the charge on the green machine, and James Dosher is riding. That's right. Let's see who else is out there. Let's see. Kentucky don't play. Well, Kentucky Fried Chicken was getting eaten by a bar. Why is CNN signing contracts while in the middle of a merger? Well, to destroy Paramount Warner or force them into keeping some of the most extremist people possible on staff without costing them significant money. And Disparu is very happy, Smith and Sons, because, Lanterns is terrible, and that makes for good content. So there you go. And look, Putin asked the most important question when it comes to Ghost Rider. How you going to beat Nick Cage, who was the greatest the greatest Nick Cage ever, but also the greatest Ghost Rider ever? I don't know. Plus, I mean, doesn't it just look natural with Nick Cage having a flaming head? That just seemed like that was a natural fit for me. Hey, check it out. It's the Bosco Scenario. What's up? Check out Bosco Scenario, my pal. How you doing, buddy? It's been a minute. We got to hang out and do something. Something. That's right. Oh, man, Spider-Man is doing great. Got to love Spider-Man. We're going to talk a little bit more Spider-Man here in a minute. But I want to talk a little bit about something I got to do while I was gone. Because I was gone for a while. I got to go on a brand new Costa. Hey, there's Cash, the smoking man. And we got Chuck Sinkner out there. Good to see you. Along with Dan Funk. What's up, Dan? Dan the man. I like Sam Elliott as Carter Slade. Me too. I thought the movie was good, but that's me. And it was as campy as it needed to be for the material to like be taken seriously by the audience. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Anyway. All right, so let's go and take a look at well, first of all, let's look at this because I think this is funny. So let's jump into bonus time, bonus stories, ba-bam. That's right, the Fast and the Furious 25th anniversary red carpet. I'm trying to get this down to a viewable size. There we go. So the Fast and the Furious 25th anniversary red carpet photos. That's right. They're celebrating the 25th anniversary of the franchise. The last film is on its way, despite the fact that they aren't making it yet, which is crazy. Paul Walker's daughter, Meadow, was there, along with many other folks, including Vin Diesel, Jordana Brewster, Michelle Rodriguez, and, of course, Tyrese Gibson. I'm going to tell you this much. I've always enjoyed these films. I even enjoyed the new roller coaster. That's right. I'm going to give you a first-hand look at the coaster, either on my channel or over on That Park Place, in a video clip segment and review that I put together live in the presence of the coaster. I'll just say this. The coaster is a lot of fun. It's in California. It's called the Hollywood Drift. It's a good time. And I think you all, if you live in the California area, it's worth a visit to the theme park. Detangled Shadows, otherwise known as Death Angel's Shadows. You can check out his channel and all of his efforts. It's good to see you, bud. 40 months of membership saying, hey, y'all, East Tennessee is in the house. That's right. And I might be on my way that way sooner rather than later. That's right. We got Siege Perilous gifting 5 CultureCasino memberships, keeping the dream alive, giving 5 memberships. Thank you for that very much, Siege Perilous. It helps a great deal to have more members. We're on a quest for 1,000 members, 50,000 subscribers or more. And, of course, I've got an idea for a new web series that could change the direction of everything that I do going forward. It's going to be interesting. Bonnie Gamster's in the house. Y'all are gonna get old someday. Yeah, someday. Maybe not today. Maybe not today. But anyway, Fast and Furious 25th anniversary did happen. The roller coaster's a lot of fun. Was it worth the entry price to the theme park? Not really. But if you enjoy Harry Potter and all the other things that they have to offer at the theme park, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's all I have to say about that. Moving on, we got more stories to get to, like James Gunn's Lanterns. That's right. We've got to get to that particular story here in a moment. We will have new credits hopefully tomorrow. I'm looking forward to sharing that with you, the new credits that we have. I'm also looking forward to sharing with you this story from our friend Matt McGloin over at Cosmic Book News, talking about James Gunn's Lanterns. It happens to be the woke, rehashed HBO version that Berlanti originally rejected, at least according to Matt McGloin. And it looks like that James Gunn's Lanterns isn't a new idea, as the True Detective story, as everybody here has called it, is essentially the, I guess, supernatural Green Lantern version of True Detectives that everybody definitely did want. Guggenheim recently revealed that the HBO kept pushing Berlanti's team towards a cheaper version. True Detectives with power rings is what it was. Years later, Gunn announced Lanterns with nearly the identical sales pitch, of course, and insiders say the overlap goes even further. Berlanti and Guggenheim plan to kill off Alan Scott, jump across different decades, and focus on different Green Lanterns. Gunn and company killed off Hal Jordan instead, and the series jumps from 96 to 2016 to 2026. Does that sound familiar? Of course it does. So if you want to follow this, you can certainly follow this story. But I ask you, is anybody surprised? I'm not. This was a bad idea from the word go. And according to the people who have watched it, which does not include me, it's not very good. But they wanted True Detective with power rings. That was going all the way back to 2019, and Guggenheim and Seth Graham Smith worked with him and the team to complete 8 scripts for this idea. I'm telling you something. If Berlanti walked away from this, and again, this is the guy that was doing the CW stuff, it must not have been a good idea if he walked away. HBO executives balked at the cost of the larger space-based series at the time and kept pushing a grounded detective format that they could control costs on, which clearly, with what this is, from everything that has been described so far, they definitely achieved. Berlanti's team did not want to make that show. Nope. Not a grounded one, not one that was formally fixed on terra firma planet Earth. So Gunn later announced nearly the same concept as a major part of his Gods and Monsters slate. Have you guys seen much of that slate yet? What do you think of that, huh? Not looking good so far. Everything coming out of DC looks bad and has been bad. And I'm actually revising my opinion on the first Superman film. I think that was a problem. As I previously reported, the grounded direction came from HBO years before Gunn took over the DC studios. You can read the full background in my report, which he has a link to if you want to go back in time. But, yeah, that means the original series would have killed Alan Scott. Again, they always want to kill off the white guy. What is that about? Why? Hal Jordan dead. That's a great way to start the show, right? Hal Jordan's death was confirmed in the premiere. It was confirmed way before that. Remember, they were DMCA claiming people out of existence and their channels out of existence to try to protect a secret that, well, just a couple weeks later showed up to be true. They knew people were going to hate this, and they knew that they were going to hate this particular Silver Age Green Lantern, and I'm just going to tell you, I'm not thrilled by any of that. Anyway, let's get out of here. Let's see what you guys have to say. Yeah. Let's see what you have to say. Putin coming out with Vin talking about The Rock. I know math magician, but me thinks Rock owes me money. Well, there you go. Well, I thought Rock was family. Hey, Jay's in the house saying, hello there, fellow East Tennessee folks. That's right. I will be heading to your neck of the woods soonly. James Dosher's writing. Caveat Ties is over there. Hi, Caveat Ties with Caveat Ties. Good to see you. Who else we got out there? Many more. Jan, what's up? I'm Gen X. I may get old, but I will never grow up. That's true. Us Gen Xers will never grow up, never grow up, never grow up. Detangled Shadows says, I am old. No, you're not. You're a puppy. You're a puppy. Most of y'all are puppies. Culture Sugar Daddy, Tony Piacenti says, of course Lanterns is woke. It's from Hollywood and Gunn. That's true. And Putin says TV stinks. Well, actually a stronger word than that, but I cleaned it up a little bit. Not that I'm afraid to say that word. I'm just saying. I like the idea of the space cops, right? I really do. I thought the Lanterns was a good idea. Always did. Always would have appreciated something good. But no. Monsignor Jaffa says, nope, don't care. James Gunn is boring. Well, that's probably true. It's probably true. Magically, MJ's like, James Gunn is James Dunn. She throws up some bologna sausage, which you can do too. That's an emoji. I need to make more emojis. Smithson says, heart you, Culture. Well, I heart you back, Smithson Sons. By the way, I love that name. Wait, why did Chuck Norris and Sly kill so many Asians? Well, they were in the movies that probably had the bad guys as part of that, I would imagine. I mean, believe it or not, when you make war-style films, you have bad guys. I mean, there were a lot of Russians that got killed by a lot of those guys, too. So there's that. Basco's like, DC equals don't care. Well, I'm just going to say that there's a lot of bad ideas that are coming back with a vengeance, and we just need to suit up for them. But there are good ideas still. There are still good ideas out there. And I'm grateful every day that I got to see one of them. Spider-Man Brand New Day at the box office with $2 billion was lovely. Think about it. Spider-Man Brand New Day becomes the second fastest to cross 2 billion worldwide. Global top 10 box office update puts it very, very high on the chart, and it just continues to climb. So as of the Monday update, which would be, let's see, yesterday, right? No, or day before, or I don't even know. What is today? Today's Tuesday. So yeah, the Monday update, you've got Spider-Man Brand New Day crossing 2 billion, which I did a video on. Fastest movie to do that, and the 8th movie to ever cross that benchmark. You know, a lot of people are angry at me that seem to like the Odyssey in all of its $1.2 billion glory, thinking I don't give it proper respect. Well, I mean, it earned $1.2 billion. I don't need to give it anything. It earned some money. It made some profit. Didn't make quite as much profit as Spider-Man Brand New Day, but it also cost a lot to make, and you made, I'm going to say Universal made a terrible deal with Christopher Nolan. A deal that, well, very much limited the amount of upside for them because a good chunk of upside, 20% of it, goes to Christopher Nolan. So for Chris, it's a great deal, and it actually guarantees he doesn't have to work for 3 years. So congratulations to him. At the same time, Brand New Day domestically, as of yesterday, had earned over $786.5 million domestic. That's the fourth highest ever to date. The running cume at 1.238 abroad. These numbers are enormous when you get to the $2 billion threshold. That's crazy. Speaking of crazy, we got a super chat from our friend Cyrano for another 5 Culture Casino cash to say, for those of us who love Green Lantern Corps, that would be me, one of the reasons I do what I do for a living. Gun can kiss my boots. Well, there you go. And I appreciate what you do for a living. And I loved Green Lantern growing up. I loved the Space Cops idea. I thought it was great. But hey, here's where we are. Regardless, Spider-Man Brand New Day is now Sony Pictures' highest grossing release ever in 36 international markets, including Argentina, Colombia, Egypt, Hungary, India, Italy, Malaysia, Peru, the Philippines, Poland, Spain, Thailand, Turkey, the United Arab Emirates, and Vietnam. Good morning, Vietnam. Even Emacius could see that Odysseus would be number 2 again at the global box office. The Christopher Nolan pick now in its 5th frame with 123.4 worldwide weekend. Not bad. 23.6 million domestic, 99.8 overseas. Doing pretty well. Global tally of 1.294 billion. Again, respect to where it's due. Film has finally made profit. Congratulations. As of last weekend, I talked about that in a video before I left. But what I will say is, it's kind of slow now. Spider-Man is continuing to grow very quickly. Could reach 3 billion. Would that be amazing? 2.5 billion's more likely, but 3 billion? Maybe. Could be. All right. Anyway, UK and Ireland is also pushing Odysseus up. They damaged that boat. We'll have to talk about that in a separate video about the damage to the boat that they used that was historical. Different conversation. Bad reboots. The End of Oak Street, which is dinosaurs as a horror movie, got a 47 million worldwide start with only 21 million domestic. Folks and fans, I'm going to say this. At Jurassic Park, it is not. And I don't think The End of Oak Street is going to be as big as they want it to be, despite the fact that it has Anne Hathaway in it. This is no Devil Wears Prada 2, ladies and gentlemen, but it is what it is. And I have a feeling that it will creep a little bit next weekend and then finally settle into disappointment. Of course, Paw Patrol did rather well. They're trying to throw shade at Paw Patrol because it glorifies public service jobs like police and fire. What a bunch of scumbag socialists that we have in the media these days. Really hate that. Yeah, so Paw Patrol the Mighty did a wonderful job, especially internationally. 68% of its reported global cume, which of the $205 million or $139.7 million came out of the global numbers, with 65.3 million domestic. Congratulations to it. There was a lot going on at the box office this weekend, and that's why I did the box office video I did yesterday. But I'll just say we have some movies to see. Not quite the $200 million we would hope for, but better than I expected. Indeed. Yeah, and I did. And I love the Space Cops. I don't know what that was. I don't know why, but it's just me. PJ is certainly on fire because it's Penny, Penny, Penny. That's right. Hi, Penny. Gotta love Penny. Penny's there saying hi to everybody. So's magically MJ and all the lovely ladies with the wrenches that make sure that I don't run afoul of the logarithm, the algorithm, or any other kind of rhythm. We got rhythm. When you get the blues, get a rhythm. Oh, that's right. James Dosher, good morning. Good morning, Vietnam. That's right. I miss him too. Robin Williams was a great, great man. All right, let's see. Jeff Elms is out there saying hi to everybody, having a chat. I joined Columbia House using my dog's name as well. After all, I didn't pay for all those thousands of CDs. LOL. Well, there's no more Columbia House. But the most consistent person on the planet is in the chat today. Graph Webb for 2 Culture Casino cash says, for friend's sake, hashtag cancel Disney Plus. Yes. 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 I would say something positive about Disney. The bathrooms were clean. We also got a silver star from our friend Graph Webb. That's right, 2 jewels for a silver star. If you guys see jewels being spent, you'll have to let me know. They do not show up properly on my side of the equation, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that know how to use jewels. I thought Jewel was just a singer. She slept in her car. Rogue Thinka is in the house with the cool avatar. A few more folks out there. Look at these great people. Putin thinks he's going to get lucky with Minnie Mouse. I don't know about that. I don't know. Penny sent jewels? Really? Really? Really, really? Let's see. Jewel. Well, it should show up, but it doesn't. Why? I can't tell you why. Penny. I'm just glad you guys are back. I'm glad I'm back. I missed everybody. You guys make my day. You make my week. Y'all are all amazing. So there's that. Look at all this stuff. Look at these great people out there. Bonnie Gamester is working hard. Dan Funk. Sorry. It's easy to get distracted. You guys are entertaining. Let's see. God sees everything. I hope you get coffee. I really am worried. Says wait. Ever see the video with Robin Williams playing The Flag? Beautiful. Everything that Robin Williams has done has been amazing. Truly. I really, even some of the stuff where he's not politically aligned with me, genius. Genius. That's right. Stay hydrated. Culture Casino Juliet sent a stay hydrated. Thank you for that. Please, let's stay hydrated, everybody. That's right. And thank you for letting me know who sent jewels. You guys are great. I love it. I love LA. Do I amuse you like a clown? Who said this? Joe Pesci said this. That's right. Yeah, Robin as the flag was amazing. Truly amazing. Truly. Molk Culling Orson, come in, Orson. Molk Culling Orson, come in, Orson. I love that show. Fire Chief, what's going on? Celebrating 9 months of membership. Good to see you, Cece. How did your move go? Well, I didn't get to move yet, but it will go just fine. When I get to Tennessee, I will let you know. In fact, you guys are going to go on the journey. You're gonna get to see everything as I do it. I promise. We're gonna vlog it. Is that the right term? Vlog it. So, you'll get to see me looking at the land, walking the land. Maybe there's a house on it. Maybe not. Maybe it's empty land. We have to build a house on it. You're going to get to see all of that. I'm going to bring you along, Fire Chief. It'll be amazing. Gotta love the fire service, folks. They keep you alive. They take care of you. You gotta love any civil service person that is there for you in probably what could be the worst day of your life. So for those of you that work in civil service, you're in the military, you're a policeman, you're in fire services, whatever, thank you. Park services, believe it or not, park services people do some crazy, amazing stuff. So there's that. I like it when people send me jewels. I like it when Morgan King is here, who's been here forever. Our very own warlord, who wants me to play Warframe and other games. I got to figure out how to find some time to do so. That'd be a lot of fun. Mork went downhill when they had a kid. Yeah, it was kind of strange. Although I love Jonathan Winters. Aw, rats. Well, look, if the minute I move to East Tennessee, I promise you, Fire Chief, you and everybody else will travel with me. But I was in Cali. I spent nearly a week in California, and I will say this: I used to love California. Surfing, scuba diving, snorkeling, boogie boarding, skateboarding. I mean, notice it's all outdoor activities and a lot of water. I used to love it. And I didn't make it to the ocean this time, but what I did see around me was kind of sad. Kind of sad. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I haven't done the breakfast burrito video. I need to do these. I need to do that. We need to get on top of that. You guys need to see that. How to make it. Culture Sugar Daddy sends a goat trophy. Well, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, yeah. I would love to be the goat. I have an idea, guys. I have a dangerous idea. So, yeah. Murph. Yeah, I didn't like that. Yeah. What was it? Pam Dauber that was the young woman in that with Robin Williams, Mork and Mindy. Was that Pam Dauber? I think it was. James Dosher says, my son is a Warframe fanatic. A lot of people are. I want to get into it. So Juliet says, have a great rest of the show later. All that's right. We actually feed into another show, don't we? I need to figure out which one that is. There are other shows out there. Let's see. Dan Funk's like, yes, so it was Pam Dauber. Excellent. Detangled Shadows, otherwise Death Angels Shadow says, vlog it like you want it. I will. Yeah, definitely click the like button. Thank you. Pam Dauber was beautiful. Man. She was everything that 70s me loved and 80s me loved. Pam Dauber. That was back when Colorado was still considered cool. What happened? I got to ask that question. What happened? I'm wearing my quarter black hat Just so you know. Just so you know. You're probably wondering, why is he wearing a quarter black hat? Because I love quarter black. He's great. By the way, a spoiler was released about Avengers Doomsday. It seems like our friend Doom will have access to something called the Great Nullifier. So that. And Culture Sugar Daddy sent a GOAT trophy. There you go. I love it. I love it. I'm trying to stay hydrated. I'm getting all kinds of good stuff from you guys. There's lots of neat things out there. JPRPH1 is here. Look at that. Pam Dauber is married to actor Mark Harmon. Well, that was a good choice. He was great. If you have not seen the film Summer School, you've robbed yourself of joy. You should watch it. It's fun. CC is the live stream nullifier. Well, there we go. I actually did that. Oh, goodness. Did you guys see that? Okay, so here's what happened. All right. I was trying to exit, fumbled the phone. I hit a button on there that ended the stream for that Park Place. I was just getting on there to like talk about like, you know, all the cool stuff that was going on and all the humdrum stuff that was going on at the D23 Expo event. So there's that. And I hit the wrong button. Option Trader says, I come in peace. Well, welcome, Option Trader. Welcome. Jan Monroe says, the cool kids took over Colorado and turned it into a cesspool. I'm just bummed out because I like used to love it. Ken Knowles is asking about California. Was it the poop, the needles, or the homeless? I would say it was a combination of the three, even around Disney. If you went 2 blocks in any direction away from Disney, even in Anaheim, it was like, oh, man. And they're doing their best. They're doing their best. Holy cow, Jan Monroe sent a gift. That's right. A gold coin for 10 jewels. I was looking at the chat when it happened. I need to make that more bigger. More bigger. Embiggen. So, yeah. It was weird. Culture Sugar Daddy goes, that was hilarious, Culture. Well, I tell you what. After talking to Jonas J. Campbell, he was very appreciative of your support with the gifts and everything else after I had eliminated stream number 1. So they could do stream number 2. Jan Monroe says, does the Great Nullifier mean that he gets wiped out in the last 10 years, that he can wipe out the last 10 years of Marvel? I don't know. In the comics, and again, this was a tool that was used, that was kept by Galactus, but also was used to threaten Galactus in one of them way back when, like it's like maybe a Bronze Age comic. Anyway, the nullifier was they threatened the nullifier use on Galactus, which kept him away from Earth. I think it was Johnny Storm actually that did that. But the nullifier requires focused concentration on the thing you're nullifying or eliminating, and that seems to be shown in one of the recent merchandise opportunities you can have for Avengers Doomsday. So that's bad news. Mark Grace was an incredible Cub. He was an incredible human. Had the opportunity to meet him more than once. He's a really cool guy. Excellent first baseman. I still have family in Colorado. They own land. So, yeah. One of my brothers actually has a ranch there. So, Jan Monroe says, Culture, are you sure you talk for a living? Just asking. Well, I think so. I talked to a lot of people. CC, are you a Cubby? Well, I used to see a lot of Cubs. I'm not going to say I'm a Cubby, but I loved watching baseball. And the Cubs are one of the teams I got to watch fairly often. So, yeah. Between them, the Padres, the Doyers, I got to watch a lot of baseball way back when. The Giants, especially the San Francisco Giants. There's a story there. I'll tell that story someday. But that's right. The Superstation, WGN. That's right. Option Trader says the ultimate nullifier was retrieved by the Human Torch, but it was Mr. Fantastic who threatened Galactus with it. There you go. See, I just remember the events, not necessarily the order. But I wouldn't have trusted Johnny to use it. Let me just put it that way. Johnny was a little less reliable than Mr. Fantastic. So let's just be honest about it. Yep, he did threaten Galactus with it. That's true. So, since we wasted Galactus in the Fantastic Boar, how did all that go down? He wonders. And did the Silver Surfer actually point that out to Johnny? I mean, there's a lot of things that I seem to think went missing from that first Fantastic Boar film. Right? Oh, the expos used to be good way back in the day when they would come to town. Apparently, expos for life. Guy Scar, come on. Jan Monroe says, I've been so bad chatting when I should be working. Well, Jan, I appreciate it. Randy Thodo's out there. I haven't seen you in a week. Good to see you, Randy. Look at all these great people. Beautiful people. The beautiful people. Downtown Denver is probably not the best place. Yeah, I do. Yep, 94 was our year before the lockout. Have you ever realized that things can be like at their apex and then all of a sudden there's a strike? Like somebody wants to hit a reset button on greatness. It's weird. It's weird. Weird. So outside of the big cities is better these days. It's true. You know, I could say Indio, it looks like it's making a comeback. Palm Springs looks like it's making a comeback. Banning, Riverside. Fire Chief says, I'm like Roz, watching, always watching. There you go. Oh man, Tony Gwynn was incredible. Definitely would have hit 400 that year. I'm with you. Glenn was probably the best pure hitter I'd ever seen in real life. Like it was amazing. Just that's all he looked at to was he was just constantly looking just to contact. Crazy. Yeah. But Denver's the mecca for Casa Bonita. Okay. All right. There you go. You got me. There's an argument I can't defend against. Casa Bonita. Although they recently had a strike, an employee strike, if I remember right. It was very strange. Yeah. All right, folks. Well, I'm going to tell you this. We've got a lot of other shows coming later today. Let's see. We're on Tuesday, right? So I've got to send you somewhere else. Why am I getting videos on capybaras? Why is that in my feed? Have you guys been getting videos on capybaras? It's crazy stuff. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. You guys are really keeping the channel alive. Thank you for watching the stuff while I was gone. I made sure I had content for you while I was gone every day. And hopefully you got a chance to watch it. If not, go back and watch it. It helps even now. Let's see. This is Tuesday, so that's going to be WDW Pro coming up live, I think, in just a few minutes. PRO. Let's see. I'm trying to set up my redirect as we speak. Yep, she's going to be talking Sophie Cunningham and the WNBA. So there's that. Reddit's not letting you talk about the situation with the WNBA. That's wild. Interesting stuff. Crazy. Let's see. I got 2 more questions for you guys before we get out of here. Number 1, are you looking forward to Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider? Because I want to know if I need to make a video on it or not. And second, do you think that, I'm curious, do you think that Doomsday is going to be able to keep up with Spider-Man Brand New Day? Do you think it's going to have the same kinds of earnings? Do you think it's going to have $2.5 billion in earnings? I don't know. Ms. Pit Cafe does not like capybaras. I don't know. New Mexico green chili, otherwise known as Hatch chilies. Hatch chilies are the best, for sure. Oh, wow. South Park creators spent $40 million to renovate? I did not know that. I should go there next time I'm hanging out with my brothers. I should go. Oh, James Dosher's having some writer's block. Writer's block. Writer's block. Writer's block. Fire Chief says, are you going to be there? Don't push the wrong button. Well, I won't. Actually, I really, it was a stupid phone. It was, because I was trying to stream from my phone. The phone fumbled. I hit the button. It went, bloop. Bye-bye stream. Bye-bye. I like messaged Jonas. I'm like, Jonas, did I just accidentally end the stream? Yes. They started it back up. So there you go. Let's see. Cage is Ghost Rider. I agree. 100%. Jeff said nope on both things. Jeff's like, nope. Okay, fair enough. Dan's got mixed feelings on Ghost Rider. So there's that. Doomsday, Texas 84 says $1.5 billion. Well, there you go. Probably. Will Iron Man be in Doomsday? Don't know. The new stream was titled, We're Being Attacked by CC. Our stream is, I went Hulk smash on that stream. I felt so bad. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. Davina is giving you a writing assignment, James Dosher. Write a child's eye view of Mao's long march in China, or Trail of Tears. Bonus marks for jokes and hijinks. Well, there you go. That'll break your writer's block. Writer's block. Jeff is not a fan of the tube because of the public the copyright claim for public domain sea shanties. Well, it's kind of wild. Wait, there's a new trailer. The new trailer has Sentinels? Really? The Odyssey had giants. Tiffany Duckworth says, "You will develop cultural sensitivity or die writing." See, that's funny. That's funny. All right, we're going to get out of here, guys. I just wanted to say thank you. Coming up next in about probably 45 minutes or so is WDW Pro. We've done 55 minutes of the show. I can't think of anything else to do. So on the way out, I'm going to leave you with Hobo Gandalf Dance because so many of you enjoy it. I think you'll enjoy it anyway. On that note, be sure to take care of yourself. Take care of others. And until next time, go check out Caveat Ties. See you over on Pro Show. Peace.